What's up guys, we're playing old school medieval Total War, a game that I played in my childhood and it's time to return back to it and check out the old-fashioned battles that we used to all enjoy. Right now you see a battle between the French versus the Holy Roman Empire. The French forces mainly comprise of spearmen, or pikemen, and some gunners. And the German forces actually has a really nice composition of halberds, gunners, and elite German knights. It's so nice to see this old game play very well even today. Just gotta love playing classic games sometimes. And the French are taking the flanks with their cavalry and the Germans are gonna hold steady and try to basically hold their position as the French attacks in this really rainy day, and hopefully the French army will actually achieve victory because I'm actually playing as the French. And let's look at that. Just look how old this game looks, and it's really impressive that a game like this was made back then. This was quite advanced, controlling a huge number of troops, and it's the good old days. Remember, bought this game in a convenience store, held it in my hands, and I just had to have it. You guys wondering, this is recently re-released on Steam. It's very cheap on there, and I highly recommend it if you want to play some old school games. And the Germans are going to attack. Excuse me, I should say the Holy Roman Empire are attacking with their halberds there. And look at that, look how cool that looks. Each unit is basically the same, copying the same motion. And this just brings back memories. Let's see how the initial charge, the French cavalry are going to come in there, try to hit the German halberdiers from the flank. Very nice. You can see that little guy's swing animation, he was killed. Here comes the French pikemen to join in the battle. And see the front line. I personally think this looks kind of ridiculous how they all have the same animation at the same time. But it does give it some old school flavor. The French general is not going to hesitate. He's going to join right into the battle against the Holy Roman Empire as the French cavalry is actually already attacking. You see some German men-at-arms. One of the best units in the game since they're quite cheap, and I think it's quite the same as Medieval 2. It's really nice to have an army with a lot of men-at-arms. The Holy Roman Empire general is actually going to hold back for a little bit before he joins into the fight. And the German gunners are very confused as we are very close to them. I remember back in the day, this unit, the gunners, are really not worth it as their kill ratio was quite low. And this battle's gonna last quite long. I do like how the armies do rout, but don't fear, they'll regroup and re-attack. It's really nice to see that as new Total Wars such as Warhammer, once they rout, they're kind of gone. Anyway, you can see the quite a number dead. Kind of looks like StarCraft dead. Also has some blood piles, that's really cool. Men-at-arms are actually forming up for a secondary charge. Watch this. There we go. One-handed swing. It's going to be quite epic. Very nice close-up, killing a good 6 of them. And they're getting pushed back heavily. These gunners have no chance against these men-at-arms. And here's a secondary charge. Let's see if they can pull off a secondary shot, and aiming, and very nice. And that was quite close, but as you guys can see, they don't really kill that much. Let's go back to the main fight. The French general is fighting the Holy Roman Empire general face to face. It's quite unfortunate that we cannot see the actual general. But he's in there, or both of them are in there somewhere. You can really see how the animation is also very hectic. A funny story about Medieval 1 Total War. My family's computer was not strong enough to play at the time, so every unit looked like a box of cigarettes. It was still playable though, but didn't look as good. You have the German handgunners reforming the line and shooting at our guys. I think there should be some friendly fire there. I'm not sure if this game has friendly fire. Just sit back and enjoy this old-fashioned fight. I was really pleased to see this game on Steam, as my original copy was taken from a friend. I allowed a old friend from high school to borrow it, and he never gave it back, so oh well. I always try to get new people back into grand strategy games like this. And look at all those dead knights. Look like cows, actually. It looks like there's a lone pikeman here stuck in his running animation. Very cool fight. You see the men-at-arms are going to regroup with the main army, hit our men in the back. At this point I was actually very worried that our French forces will rout, as it was actually a very nice assault from the Holy Roman Empire. And I copied the same tactic and rush in my pikemen who are chasing off the enemy off the field back into the fray. I really did like this battle. It was really even. I didn't think I could win this, as I'm quite rusty. Haven't played this game in literally years. As the controls in this game is actually drastically different from newer Total Wars. You can't select an army through a selection, you have to manually click each one of them, or control click them, which is quite pesty. And also you have to left click more than the right click, which is kind of weird. Anyway, let's not talk about technicals too much, let's just enjoy the battle. Sending in the rest of my survivors to do, or basically clean up the rest of the Holy Roman Empire off the field. And you guys can see in the back, they are regrouping for a secondary attack. Very few halberdiers moving in. This all-out mayhem. I'm definitely gonna keep on playing this game, try to maybe spark some small interest in older games, and that's the end of the battle. We defeated the Holy Roman Empire, not as harshly as I wanted to. As you guys can see, it's quite even when it comes to casualties. So I hope you guys enjoyed this old-fashioned gameplay of Medieval 1 Total War, and I'll see you guys next time.